To the board shop. Nothing. Okay. Oh, wait, maybe if we look at her stuff while she's there, things will be different. Kind of, fly that way. Examine. No, nothing changes. Do I have to show her the camera? Lotta? Yeah? So, your camera triggers on loud explosion noises? Yup. Actually, the victim in the case we're researching, he was shot with a pistol. A pistol? Right. Now, wouldn't a gunshot make a similar noise to our party popper? I guess it would. Your camera didn't get a picture of the murder, did it? Hey, y'all are pretty bright. Huh? I see what you're saying. Tell you what, I'll have a look-see at my film. It would have been a photo taken late last night. I checked them once, don't remember if there's anything on them, though. But what if I got something? Could be witness to a genuine murder. Hee-haw! I'll go check that film. Y'all come back now, you hear? She went inside her SUV. I guess we should come back later. Okay. Now we can check it again. This camera is rigged to respond to noise, but it only responds to loud noises like a party popper. Alright, right over here. Won't change for that. Okay, let's go back. Here we go. December 25, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. I guess Detective Gumshoe is still in that meeting. Hey! Thanks for coming down, pal. Detective Gumshoe! We just finished the meeting, for better or for worse. I get the feeling we're in for some bad news. Boy. Do you know anything about the victim yet? No, still can't ID him. Has Mr. Edgeworth said anything? Not a word. So, how did the meeting go? Can't tell you, pal, you're a lawyer. True. You know, I don't know what to believe anymore. Sure, Mr. Edgeworth's human like you or me. Still, I get the feeling that if he'd done something wrong, he wouldn't go hiding it. That's just the kind of guy he is. Why can't anyone else see that? So, they think that Mr. Edgeworth did it? Well, the trial's starting tomorrow as scheduled. I see. Hey, in the end, you did tell us about the meeting. Don't go telling anyone else, pal. Yes, sir. And do me a favor. Stand by Mr. Edgeworth. He needs help, and you're the ones to help him. I'm sure he's got some reason why he won't talk to us. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe? How come you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? Well, I think that it was obvious. We got a strong working relationship, us two. We trust each other, and that's how it works. A working relationship? See, Mr. Edgeworth always gets his defendants declared guilty every time. Yeah, his methods might be a little extreme at times, but there's a reason. He trusts our investigation, see? He trusts us to get the right man. That's why I work extra hard, pal. We've got to earn that trust he places in us. I see. Mr. Edgeworth is a man you can trust, and you have my word on that. I was wondering, did you ever get that autopsy report? Oh, that? Yeah, I made a copy for you. Right. That's real helpful. Autopsy report added to the court record. Time of death. Sometime on the 24th or 25th. Cause, 1 bullet shot to the heart. Well, thank you. Nick? Huh? Can you show me that photo of the victim? That face. Someone you know? I don't know. I just have this feeling that I'd met him somewhere a long time ago. Interesting. Alright, not talk to Edgy yet. Clark. See if Lotta has anything too. December 25, Gourd Lake Woods. Hey y'all. Lotta! Wait up a sec, we got bingo. Bingo? My automatic camera took 2 pictures last night. Hey! It's them, take a look. Wait. They say he's shooting him with that pistol. It looks like that, yes. But you can't really tell who that is shooting. Yeah, well, there was that fog out there last night strangle a bullfrog. But you know, seeing these photos remind me of something. What? I saw the murder happen. I'm a witness. What? Are you serious? Of course. How do you forget? Never mind. Y'all reckon I should tell the cops? I reckon so. I reckon so. What's that? Now don't y'all go trying to mock my accent. I'm sensitive lady. Hey, so I'm off to talk to the cops. Y'all can have this photo. Later. Wait, Lotta! What, can't y'all see I'm kinda busy? Tell us what you saw too, please. Nice try, honey, but I wasn't born yesterday. I'm a witness, and that means I'm on the side of justice, and that means the cops. The idealized world. I'd sooner eat south side of a northbound skunk than tell you. Who would do that? Lotta! Don't let it get your skivvies in a bunch. Friends today, enemies tomorrow. Or was that the other way around? No matter, I'm gone. Hey, maybe they'll let me do some testifying. Hot darn! She left. Oh, that's one more witness. What do we do now, Nick? Well, if she saw something, there's not much we can do about it. The question is, what exactly did she see? I guess we'll find out in the trial tomorrow. Take photo out of the court record. Okay. Taken automatically on 12:25 at 12:15 a.m. December 25, Gourd Lake, Public Beach. Looks like the police have given up their interviewing. Hey. Ah! Nick, I think Santa's mad at you. Long time no see, Nick. Nick? You know Santa? Wow! Nick and Saint Nick! Hey, I see the connection! Don't be ridiculous. Dude, it's me! Larry! Oh, what are you doing here? Isn't it obvious I'm working my day job? I sell samurai dogs. Want one? Gotta get money for dates, you know. My girl, Kianse, deserves the best. Kianse? Not another model, I hope. Oh, Kianse's fine woman, Nick. It was her idea that I wear this costume. She was all, you go, girlfriend, you know? She bought his costume for me. That's great, Larry. Wow, the Santa costume. She must be really nice. Whoa, cute! Nick, who's she? She's not your... Not my... What? No, she's not! I'm his partner, Maya Fey. The little sister. Sister? Wow, Nick, must be tough. Working 9 to 5, having to take care of a little sister? No. I'm not Nick's sister. I'm my older sister's little sister. Oh, sounds great. Don't worry, Maya, he's not listening. Hey, Larry. There was a murder here last night, and since you work here, have you heard anything? Nick, you're wasting your time. Last night was Christmas Eve. He was with Fiancé, obviously. He wouldn't have been standing out here in the cold. Oof. I think what you just said caught him off guard, Maya. No, it's just Fiancé's not in town right now. She's in Hawaii on a photo shoot. A model, I knew it. Well, anyway, there was a murder here on the lake. The trial's tomorrow. Neat. The defendant is Edgeworth, Miles Edgeworth. Nick? Why would Larry know Edgeworth? Well... Whoa, Nick! You don't mean that Miles Edgeworth? Old Edgy? Yeah, he's a murder suspect. Whoa, murder? Huh? You know Mr. Edgeworth, Larry? Yeah, of course! Edgy was in the same class as us in grade school. What? Tell me about the dogs. Huh? Oh, you mean the samurai dogs? Why are they samurai dogs? I mean, they kind of look gourd-shaped. Oh, well, originally they were gourd dogs, you know, like guard dogs. Ouch. The samurai thing was Fiancé's idea. Oh, she's my woman, you know. She was all, change your name and you go, girlfriend. She made me that banner. Man, the kids can't get enough of those samurai dogs. Something about that just seems wrong. Oh, and guess what? We're getting a ton of customers here at the lake. What with the big news? The big news? Yeah, Gordy. Gordy. So, Mr. Edgeworth was your classmate, Larry? Yeah, Nick, him and I used to hang out all the time. Wow, I never knew. But don't get me wrong, he's always been kind of a stick in the mud. Studying all the time, trying to be like father. Like his father? Yeah, Edgy's pop was a famous defense lawyer back in the day. Wow. Wait. You said defense lawyer? Yeah. Wait a second. Mr. Edgeworth is a prosecuting attorney. What? Edgy's got a proboscis on his knee? No, he's prosecuting attorney. That's like the total opposite of a defense lawyer. Sure, the opposite of a defense lawyer isn't a guy in a Santa suit? Huh. Go figure. He always used to talk about defending the weak who were unable to defend themselves. Man, he used to go on and on about man's duty to society and all that. What a bore. I wonder what changed his mind, though. You know, Nick? Nick? What's Gordy? Huh? You mean you don't know? It's here in this very lake, a giant, mysterious monster! Gordy! A monster? Yeah! Check it out! This is an article from yesterday's newspaper. There's a photo. Giant life form appears in Gourd Lake. Wow, it's really real. Yeah, about that. Nick, a monster, a real monster. Let's say, new photographer, Osaka prefecture. Yeah. It's probably just a log or something, right? Hey, there's a quote here from the person who took the photo. What's this? I set the camera to automatic, and when we got into the frame, I heard a loud bang, like an explosion, followed by the sound of something slipping into the water. I wish I could have seen it. Why would there be a sound like an explosion? It's the same thing as a murder. Larry, could I borrow this article from you? Sure, no problem. That'll be $1 million. $1 million? Grow up, Larry. Gordy article added to the court record. Article about a monster sighted at Gourd Lake. Nice. Okay. Alright, edgy wannabe talk to. No? December 25, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Not a gumshoe in sight. If you're looking for Detective Gumshoe, he's at the questioning room. Apparently an important witness turned up. He'll be in there a while. A lot of hearting has to be. Uh-oh. And now can we... Nope. Well, if Lotta's gone, then what were we doing in the meantime? Nothing new from you. Oh, this is... Expensive-looking camera faces the lake. Next to it is a large microphone and a blue plastic sheet. Looks like a computer is attached to the camera. Alright, I can show things to what's-his-face. Like if you might be moved by such things. I show him the lake photo, does he think? I mean, they're very similar. What's this? You know, my eyes have been getting pretty bad lately, Nick. Actually, the photo's blurry, Larry. It was taken last night. Last night? Oh, I can check them. See an A. I want to read through the blurring, but it won't help any. Hot news. Oh, that's your attorney's badge, isn't it? Dude, you really helped me out back in that trial. Sorry, I can't really pay you. 'Cause you blow it all on Kianse. But you can have all the dogs you want. Really? Larry, if you let her at your dogs, you won't have any left for the other customers. Hey, no problem. That's what makes her happy, you know? How many times do I have to remind you that it was me who got you off the hook? Alright. Back to the... What is it? Oh, nothing. Just something's been bothering me. Could you show me that autopsy report once more? Hey, I remember now. This guy. He's a lawyer that was at the office that Mia worked at. I met him once when I went there to hang out with Sis. That office? Wait. You mean Grossberg's office? Right, that guy. That was the last name I expected to come up. Maybe I should go talk to him, for old time's sake. Well, what should we do? The police have pretty much made up their minds that Mr. Edwards did it. And Mr. Edwards won't tell us anything. I guess we could go look for clues down by the lake? Right. Well, penny for your thoughts. Thoughts? Thoughts? Yeah, why won't Mr. Edwards tell us anything? Why won't he? And why did he refuse to ask for our help? What a jerk! Alright, gross better.